guys. My name is Miguel Sanchez.
My name is Jennifer Pinilla.
Today we're going to be presenting to you the game of Domino. Before we begin the presentation, we want to say that Dominos is a very fun game, whether you have played it or not. In this case, I've only played it once, but it was very fun to research the game and tell you guys about it. So, as you can see, this is usually the case that it brings. There's 28 dominoes that it brings in the box. Sometimes they come in different colors, like in this case, it has kind of like the complementary colors. And sometimes they all come in one hue, or one color, like in black in this case. So we're going to take them out first to show you guys an example.
We'll take out our dominoes and put them down. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix the dominoes, and each player will get 7 dominoes, which in this case me and Miguel will get each one 7 dominoes. So now, in this case, each one of us will start off by looking at our dominoes, each one of us, to see which one has the double 6.
Okay, so as Jennifer mentioned before, usually the way that it starts is that if you're in a group of people, in this case there's only 2 of us, we begin by handing out 7 dominoes to each person, like you see here, and then we pretty much cover our numbers. And typically what happens is that usually you start with a double 6. So in this case, as you can see, I have the double 6. So what you do is that you can begin the game by placing it whichever way. In this case, I'll go ahead and place it like this. And that is the way to begin the game, by the person who has a double 6. Now, sometimes what happens is that if you don't have the double 6, you look for a last number. So you can have a double 5 or a double 4, and that's usually how you begin the game.
Yeah. So now I will start, since Miguel started first, I will be starting. And you go so on with, you have to see if you have a 6. So you go on and start playing with the 6. You start playing. And so now Miguel will, after this, now there's a 4. So now Miguel will start playing, we'll have a 4 and
just so you guys have a visual, usually what happens is that in this case, as I mentioned, this is the double 6. So what you can do is that you can continue to play the game by placing it head to head with the number that you followed, or you can place it perpendicular, like that. That's usually how people play, so there's more variation between the game. So as you can see here, I have the double 6 that I placed. Jennifer has a 6, and then now in my turn, I have to look for a number that follows.
That
in this
follows
case,
the
4.
3. So, for example, if I don't have the 3, if there's no way I have the 3, well, I would have to get another domino. I would have to get another domino and see if I got it. The challenge of the game is to try to have no dominoes at all, so you could win. So this is how you have to try to be strategic and try that your other players obviously lose so you could win. So that this is how you have to be strategic and trying to know what the other players have as numbers and stuff. So they could start losing and obviously you could win.
So now to pretty much finalize the game will continue, and you will continue to just keep playing, and in this case, put a 3. If you have a 2, you put a 2, and then you follow the game. And then now what happens is that if you continue to have, if you run out of dominoes, you have to scream out dominoes, and that's usually the end of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you see, this is a great game to play with family and friends, and it's very challenging to the mind. So, and it's a really great game to pass time. So, thank you.